Alright, so I'm gonna start off with terraforming.
All right, we're gonna Ash this terraforming. All right, I have an Ash and my Gamma and full combo. This is GG.
Yeah, so is terraforming okay?
Yeah, all right.
What did I just say? What am I doing? All right, you know what? We're gonna gamma the Alistair. Yeah, we're gonna gamma the Alistair. Let's go.
Are you okay? Alright, then normal summon Alistair effect.
Gamma, use the gamma, use it.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my God! What the hell is wrong with me?
What's up, guys? Welcome to this episode of Head-to-Head Battles. So, before we dive into the breakdown of the skit, I need to tell you something really important, all right?
Yes.
Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Hit that notification bell to join the squad. Also, if you haven't purchased our new Gold and Black Metal All Might X Sunrise Field Centers, get them while you can. Alright, because we're already more than halfway gone. Like they go fast.
Yeah, we don't do like any unlimited releases, so you guys can't get this ever.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah. Also, if you head over to headtoheadbattles.com where the field centers are,
yes,
you can also buy the new 2021 Megatins for pre-sale. They'll be coming out whenever the Megatins come out.
Yep.
You guys can get it early at a nice sub-retail price, and yeah, we'll deliver it to you as soon as we get it.
Yeah.
All right. So without further ado, let's go straight into that breakdown. All right. So I think the biggest thing for every newer or more casual player is that they have the habit of saying yeah or okay or sure, right?
Yeah, because you're on autopilot.
Yeah, or not even that. Maybe you're just feeling intimidated. You know, or it could be that. It could be a plethora of things.
Yeah.
But I think the one biggest thing that is holding back a lot of duelists is just you saying yeah or okay. You know, it's like, yo, extravagance. You have the Ash in hand. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then you're like,
oh my God,
I should have asked extravagance, right?
Yeah.
And people do that with a lot of things, with a lot of card interactions. And sometimes people genuinely forget the card interaction or they just don't see the play. But that's besides the point, right? I'm talking about when you know you need to do something, you have the card to do it, but you don't do it.
Yeah. Which could possibly win you a game. It could
Yes and no. Yeah, I mean, yeah, because Triple Tactics Talent is a card.
That is
so
also a
if
card.
you accidentally don't interact with your opponent when he really wants you to, then I mean, I guess that's an accidental pro play, right? I mean, I guess that's a thing.
Sure.
But I'm talking about in an instance where it's not like that, because I mean, I've seen you do it plenty of times.
I do it all the time.
Where you legit have an Ash in hand, someone activates Red Eyes Fusion, and you're like, yeah.
Okay.
And the only card you lose to would be Red Eyes or Dragoons, right?
Right.
But I think the biggest thing that any player, this goes for any level of player, is to just be thinking.
Yeah.
Instead of getting in the habit of saying yeah, okay, get in the habit of saying thinking or can I read this card? Just all of these things basically just give you a couple of seconds to take a breather.
Yeah.
Right?
Just think out your next place.
Right. Joey, listen to me right now. I know you're watching, all right? It doesn't matter how galaxy brain 30 head you are, okay? You need a second to think, okay? If you're in a complicated game state, you taking that extra second to say think, and then giving yourself a couple of seconds to think, it is huge, right?
It is.
And especially if you ask your opponent to read their card, now they're sweating because now they're like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh player, and he reads, this is gonna be a tough match. Seriously.
It is.
I've had players not want me to read their cards before. And I'm just you know what? I'll just freaking read it myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because during remote duels, I have 3 monitors. I can just have the database pulled up, on one of the monitors.
Yeah.
But I think if people can change this one habit, I feel like it would open up a new level of dueling prowess.
Oh, prowess.
The prowess. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically speaking, if you have an interaction and you know it'll hurt your opponent, there's no reason not to use it.
Of course.
There's no excuse for not ashing extravagance.
Of course.
comment down below. Has a friend ever told you, bro, I was holding the ash for something even more important than extravagance?
Oh god.
Bro,
The
people
excuse.
say that all the time, and I'm just
excuse.
like, you forgot.
The excuse.
You literally just forgot,
Yeah.
and you can't. There's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
Because now they have 2 extra cards in the hand. You have an ash that you can't use anymore, and they just set 4. What are you ashing? What are you ashing?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think getting in that habit of just being like, yo, extravagance, pay cost, and let me think. So let me think. Let me think about it.
I mean, I guess for newer players or more casual players like myself,
Yeah.
because you're more of on the, you're more edging towards the competitive side.
Yeah.
For me, it's more, I look at my hand, I just think of my plays. I don't think about the opponent's plays.
Okay.
So that's why even if I have an ash on hand, I'll just be like, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Like I don't think about like using it. I'm just looking at my hand like, oh my god, like next turn I'm gonna like Alistair.
I'm gonna pop off, King, I'll pop off.
Yeah, so I don't think about my opponent. So that's why Suze tells me all the time, just get into the habit of saying thinking. You're not like slowing down the game or anything. Like unless like you're thinking for 5 minutes. That's
I mean, don't be obnoxious about it.
Yeah. So just always say thinking. Think about your play. Think about what they're gonna do, especially if you know their deck. Right?
Which is important,
which is very important. So just get into the habit of that, and it'll definitely give you another level up.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and I think even competitive players need to hear this and see this video. Like comment down in the comment section down below. Have you like literally had an interaction in your hand and not used it just because you said yeah?
Yeah.
And like if you really think about it, at a higher competitive scene, like at a regionals or a YCS or Worlds. You can't just be like, yo, wait, I know I said okay, but I actually have an interaction. They're gonna look at you and be like, okay, and then you're gonna be like, oh, judge, he's sharking me. And the judge is gonna be like, no, like what? It doesn't make any sense. So that's why if you give yourself time to say think, then you save yourself a lot of trouble that comes after the fact if you would have said okay or yeah, sure,
right.
So I think that is kind of the biggest takeaway, and I mean that's the title of the video, right? Like this one habit will literally make you into a professional duelist, right? Because if you're playing someone on a competitive level and they think or they're under the perception that they're better than you, they might be on autopilot too.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna say okay.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be like, yo, wait, I had an interaction, and at that point you're gonna be like, well, that's too bad.
Yeah. You agreed.
Yeah, exactly. You agreed.
You agreed.
Because he would have done the same thing anyways. You know what I'm saying? So that is the biggest takeaway from this video, guys. So instead of saying yeah, sure, okay, get in the habit of saying thinking, or can you give me a second? Can I read this card? You know what I'm saying? Like all these things have one thing in common. That is to give you that 1 to 5 seconds of time that you need to kind of look at the board state and the game state and make your plays from there. Look at the graveyard, look at your hand, think about the interactions that you may have.
Yeah, just think like 10. It allows you to think like 10 steps ahead.
You think 10 steps ahead?
No, I'm just saying.
Damn!
I'm just saying.
Damn, you a 10-head galaxy brain galactic god.
No, I'm just saying metaphorically. Like it allows you to make make predictions. Like, oh hey, he's gonna do this. If I ash this, what's gonna come next? Like
We have a world's champion in the making right here.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Well,
hey, if I win, I'm gonna wear the most flamboyant dress.
if you win Worlds, I'll buy you a car.
No, it's gotta be more than that.
Well, guys, I hate to leave it off on that cliffhanger, but I freaking love you guys. This is Susan from HeadtoHead Battles, signing out.